First up, while you guys are working on your cards, an announcement. It's been stated before, but for some reason, Yana hasn't hit it yet. Anytime that you are sleeping to heal, if you just sleep and you're not asking for a heal roll, then there's no roll or whatever. But if you're trying to regain hit points, then you got that willpower roll, right? And if you get a ×1 or less, then all your plastic surgery, all your recent scars, all that shit is gone, and you're back to exactly how you started. Yana hasn't fucking done that yet. I've been waiting for it for a season.
Yeah, I've been wondering if that was going to occur.
I just wanted to point it out for Yana to like make a note of it, because if she rolled like a willpower ×5, or sorry, ×1, she could choose to be all healed up and have all her plastic surgery gone and shit, or she'd go, no, fuck that, I can do worse, and try rolling higher or whatever. So she can pause her way out of it or hero point her way out, but that's fine. But
could you potentially make something like an essence roll to enforce your id yourself, your thing over the the change?
There's one of the matrix abilities would allow you to change your stuff.
Okay.
So it's possible, but just not through that. It's a bit higher higher level stuff, so to speak. But right. So we're gonna start with Beat Stream.
Lovely.
Yeah. You guys have your cards, no play immediately, everything's fine?
Yeah.
That's super. Pete, you're surrounded by tall, dark shadows. You go into a circle of pillars and you begin to slowly float into the air, and you hear cries of renew, renew. And then you're laying on your back with your legs together, your arms at your side, slowly spinning, very slowly spinning. And you look down or up, or you're not even sure, and you see this kind of dark figure with a huge brimmed hat and wearing a trench coat, and it's all dark and shadowy, and he slowly looks up, and you see Dr. James Morton, and he's laughing, and he puts up one claw-like hand, and he gives the come motion. And then you hear a booming voice as that image shatters and flows away from, and you hear the voice saying, the sleeper must awaken. And then you see, all dressed in black, greasy skinned Ollie going, because he is the Kwisatz Haderach. And you wake up. Give me a small sanity roll, please. You didn't like seeing Morton, mainly. Or you know that you're finally losing your shit.
So, question, what did Dr. Morton's eyes look like?
It was shadowed and hard to tell, but you could tell from his
they
pictures.
were glowing then. They weren't glowing like someone who was aligned with an AI.
If they were glowing, it was too dim. Actually, no. Sorry. Take a fucking refill. That's vital information. Blue.
Knew it. I knew it.
Fucking Sherlock Holmes wakes up and goes, I've been validated. It's 0 points if you make it. You made it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cut to Yana's dream. You are sitting in a circle as a child, and there's all the other children sitting in the circle, and you can't move or anything except for your eyes. And you see all the kids are sitting in the circle, and they're like kind of like, yeah, this is fun. And there's a teacher dressed up in the stuff with a pistol in her hand. She's going around going, duck, 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 duck. And you feel the hand on your shoulder, duck. And she keeps going. And she gets over, and you can see the Rock sitting there. And she goes, goose. And his brains explode out of his head, and his lifeless body slumps to the ground. And then she begins going, duck, duck, duck. And you see Phil going, I didn't want to do it. They made me do it. Goose. And the brains explode out all over some of the other children who are all cheering. And duck, duck. And then you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you're awake. Give me a sandy roll. Somebody's shaking you awake.
I didn't make it.
It's only D4. Yay!
I don't want to die.
the kid who was holy shit, the kid who was shaking you awake backs away. It's kind of hard to see her because it's a little shadowy, and she goes, "You won't. He's here. He'll be waiting for you in the common room."
Who is here?
Joshua. And she goes away while still going, "Oh no, I remember." And right, give me a spot hidden at Folion as you get up out of your bed.
No.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. And it just shows like all this really obvious shit going on behind you. It shows like people doing the Thriller dance from Michael Jackson. You have no clue. Right. You're like, yep. Good.
Just normal morning.
Yeah. The only reason you have to even make a spot hidden is it's still darkish in here, and the other kids are asleep and stuff. And you smell tea outside.
Oh. I put some clothes on and go to the common room.
Give me another spot hidden roll as you're dressing, because you may actually stumble upon noticing something. If you roll again like that, it'll be fucking hilarious.
But yes, made it.
Okay, hanging above your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, in the roll 20 here, this is life size. So if the figure portrayed here was like meter and a half tall or whatever, and couple of things. First, that's your old face on the lady.
Oh, okay.
Here's a close-up of it. Second, she's pregnant.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And it appears to be a really giant fucking tarot card that has been made into a big fucking poster and put above your bed. There's also other posters on the wall like Lockpick Losers Must Die, Terminate the Terrible 3, stuff like that.
Well, I understand what Lockpick Losers means, but this is kind of spooky.
It is fucking way spooky because it's also not you currently in your 11-year-old state. It's you full grown, and it looks just like your girlfriend.
Fuck. I miss her.
She also
so
looks sad, and it's also really the realistic face. I know the tarot card doesn't do it justice, but she even has one of the little eBay scars that your girlfriend does.
Wow. That's I touch it.
It feels like a poster, and when you touch it, it feels like it's kind of not attached in the middle part.
Okay.
You're not sure how they hung it up here, really.
Can I take it down?
You do so. Do you want to do it carefully or just?
Carefully.
It's put up with some sort of blue, silly putty looking stuff.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure this isn't anything weird, and everything will be nice here.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than waking up having lost D4 San and then seeing that. Oh, give me a very small sanity roll for the fucking giant poster above the bed. This is a 0/1 sanity roll. Chances of you losing any sanity are amazingly high. Go ahead and lose 1 point to whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Awesome. You say as your fucking demons haunt you.
Yeah.
You can see them swirling about and hiding under your bed.
Oh no. I will masturbate later. Well,
that's a card for you. Oh, her and her demons are very close.
I go to the common room.
Okay, no problem. You head into the common room. Joshua McKay's in there. Do you take milk with your tea? Joshua? Do you have your microphone on?
Yes, I had myself muted.
Do you take milk with your tea?
No.
No problem. A greasy-skinned girl is pouring tea for him, and he's sitting there looking at her a bit warily, you think. She looks at you and she goes, kind of the creepiest fucking three-quarters side thing. And then she pours some tea for you and just leaves it across the bench table. It's like one of those picnic tables with the table and then the two benches that you can sit on. And then she puts the tea down and goes, I'll just leave you two to talk.
Yes.
And she goes away, back into the girls' dorm somewhere.
Hi, Joshua. I'm glad to see you.
Mildred, yes. Good to see you too. So, is this your first time here, or have you been here before?
No. I enjoyed your lockpicks.
Ah, okay. So it was you. Yep.
Giant lockpick loser sign behind her.
I suspected as such.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had terrible we didn't accomplish what we wanted, but yeah.
So what were you using the lockpicks for?
We were trying to get into the armory to go to the spooky forest.
Why did you want to get into the armory?
Because we needed weapons.
So you guys haven't found the gates here yet?
We know there is a gate, but we didn't know how to get to it. And we were exploring here, and
okay.
Yeah. It seemed to save time to just go to the armory like 3 times and fail every time.
So there's a gate underneath the theatre.
And I need to look at the map again.
There's a secret passageway from the storeroom in the theatre.
Okay.
Where the band lives.
Okay.
Yana, do you have your mic down close to your papers? Because it sounds like as loud as a sandworm slithering over a blah blah blah.
Yeah, I lost the clip I used last time. So
Do you have a clothespin? Clothespin?
not really.
Safety pin.
Paper clip.
Hairpin.
Oh,
Paper
maybe
clip.
I have this.
Stapler.
I'm not in the office. I think. Maybe I
Nice
can
badge.
do something with this. Yes.
Yeah. Badges? Badges?
We don't need no stinking badges.
I don't know if it will work, but maybe.
Might do the trick.
Those watching would like Yana to own paper clips. Please send her them. Here, Czech Republic.
Or you can send me money, that works too.
No, she'll just spend it on non-paper clip items.
Okay. Is it better now?
So far, so good. Try moving around your paper. It's still noisy, but it's less cutting.
Okay.
Cool. We'll eventually get you a headset with a mic that's directional into your mouth. And you'll be like, you'll try to bite it sometimes. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Future is bright.
There you go.
Okay, so there is a tunnel under the I think we came from that.
You probably would have arrived from the gate. If you arrived like Doc, Alex, and I did, you would have arrived in the gate in the off Eventide Courtyard, which is the gate room, which is like the bottom east of the map, below and to the left of Bobcat Hall.
Okay.
There's a gate room there. It looks like a Stargate from the TV series Stargate.
She's never seen that, Pete.
I said Stargate.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we didn't arrive by that gate. We arrived by the tunnel through under the theater, I think. Yes.
Okay, so you didn't arrive with all the kids?
No. So you came from the like when they are abducted?
Well, we just arrived here. We don't know. We arrived in the gate room with about 50 other kids, all the first years.
Okay. We went from Genovia, I think.
Okay, yep. So, yeah. So you could have gone back to Genova and got weapons.
Yeah, but we are stupid and lazy.
All right. So the other gate that I'm aware of, where you found my lockpicks, that door opens at night, and there's a gate behind it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So during the day, the door has got some magic binding on it, but at night you can open
You
it.
guys brief each other. I have an emergency.
So yeah, but when you go there, be careful. Like shut the window and stuff. Most people don't use the courtyard. As in, when I found the courtyard, there was no sign of anybody having used it previously for a long time. Sorry, I've got a dog barking at me for some reason. Sorry, one sec.
That's okay.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, so there's a gate there. Did you guys find anything of interest while you were scoping around?
Not really. We were just like wandering around and fighting about where to go. And yeah, we wanted to. Yeah, the spooky forest was interesting because it was weird and there were the dead kids. I don't know if you were there.
No, I haven't been into the spooky forest. I didn't enter into the spooky forest yet.
Yeah.
Did you go out to the island with the ruined tower?
Yes, we went to the island. I hate the island.
What's there?
There is there's a weird tower that somehow was like familiar to us, but we didn't know from where.
Yeah, from the distance it looked familiar, but I didn't know from where either. I didn't know what was familiar about it. But I couldn't get any of the rowboats free, so I didn't go and check it out.
We went there, but we didn't find anything like interesting. But maybe we can go there again or something. I don't know.
Okay. Has there been anything about Bad Wolf?
Bad Wolf?
Yeah, Bad Wolf.
So,
it doesn't ring a bell?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. Probably not.
It was just something that was painted on the wall, and it's a legend of the elves.
Oh, okay.
About relating to the ghost dance. And that's why that's why those pages was in the bag, because I removed them from the book so they couldn't get them.
Okay.
Lupus Malor or Lupus Malos or Bad Wolf. Linked to some girl in the 5th year, which I didn't get a chance to talk to.
Okay.
So yeah, the gate in the courtyard goes through to what's known as Gothic Gothic Post San Angeles. So it's the same. So from what I can work out, it's the same timeline as this place, as in this place is also 2151 because that place is ruled by the Shadow Council. So yeah, we organised a bit of money, so we've got a bit of money for that place now.
Okay.
So we can go and buy guns if you want a gun.
It's good to have friends.
Have you got your skinning knife?
Yes, that's. I have a skinning knife.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't need to worry about that then.
No.
Okay,
Wait, what did she just say? You don't have to worry about anymore?
her skinning knife.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I
confirming.
thought the whole plot thing was dying. She's like, no, we did that.
We did everything. Everything is solved. Let's go home.
No, I was just asking. Yeah, if she had a skinning knife, but no,
Yeah.
she did, so we don't have to worry about that.
Ugh.
Yeah, so when we arrived here, they seemed to be wary of us because of our eyes, but because our eyes weren't blue or yellow, they said, as long as we don't do anything, keep an eye on us, blah blah blah. But we wear these smoke lens glasses, and they seem to ignore us and treat us as other students now. So
Okay. Yeah. Because we didn't come with the kids, so we didn't get the intro. Like,
yeah.
what's happening? Yeah.
Did you guys find anything else of interest in your explorations?
We also got caught by the teachers and sent to the dungeon a few times.
Sorry, annoying dog.
Yeah. Yana doesn't own a dog.
Nah.
Good.
Yeah. Dogs are too much work.
Dogs, cats, pets. No. No. Not for Logan.
He wants to be played with. That's why he's barking.
Yeah.
You know, a fun game you can play with him is put him in the drying machine.
I don't think Linda would appreciate putting him in the drying machine.
He'll be all fluffy afterward.
Yeah, he's already fluffy.
She heard the drying machine thing, didn't she?
I think she did, yes.
The dog would
Well, I don't know how. I've got the headset on, so she probably shouldn't have been able to hear that.
No,
So
when you said it. When
I said it. When I said it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're
All
a
right.
bad man. We'll say Yana said it. She'll buy that.
Of course, yeah, it's my fault.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, but the thing is, she's met you, Logan. She's not met Yana, so she knows what you're like.
Yeah.
That's she. I was on my best behavior then. I don't know. She may have picked it up anyway, but we all have that friend that you have to coach people ahead of time and then explain afterward. So I'm just that one.
Yep.
Yana, reduce your hand by one, you evil person.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Actually, that reminds me. Have you got any cards that you don't want? Since I haven't done my refill yet, so I was going to wait until we can swap out some cards.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a nada.
Yay!
I'm going to trade. I'll give you the damage. The damage plus D4.
You're loading her up with damage cards. Are you mad?
Actually, also, do you have any other cards, or is that just the only one you want to
I'm
get rid of?
looking. Probably.
You must have some good cards if that's the only thing you can find to trade out.
I don't have very good cards. I will trade some more.
I was gonna say, I just
give you
take
a
as
round
many as you want.
revision, and I've also got assistant plus 10%. Besides that, the rest up. Besides that, the rest I've got is crap.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
let's trade.
Yes. So if you got 3 cards you want to get rid of.
Yeah.
On the outback, you can hear the wild dingoes fighting in the background over scraps of baby.
Yes.
I think I put the card somewhere else.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to be tossing it
Yeah.
anyway. So
Okay, so yeah.
I'm always encouraged when I see people throw away party escape cards. Makes me happy. It's like, now, Logan, we can take it.
Yes.
yeah, well, I don't recall a time we've used. I think we used it once, and that was just so we could just end the session.
Yeah,
because it was running so late. But besides that, and I don't recall a time we've ever used Clueless.
Yeah, well, I think the only time I used a personal escape was when I was like, it may have been Yana GMing or something. I was like plummeting to my death somewhere or something, and I played it, and I was in the tavern going, and you wouldn't believe how I had to get out of that one.
That wasn't where you almost decapitated yourself.
It may have been. It may have been that character. He tried really hard for the ultra cool and just fucking failed and went into the rampantly insane quick. So,
all right.
Good on guard play.
Yeah. Just seamanship, which I'm going to play. Navigation, sea, air, law, sea, weather forecasting, ship handling, boating.
Yanni got a limited retrieve. Huh. No, of course not. I got the skinning knife card, plus 10% to skinning knives only.
Yes, that's important.
Czech Republic to play this card.
So yes, I'm playing the seamanship, and I'm adding 10% to gondola. Boating gondola.
Oh.
Way to avoid death, Pete.
So I now got it at hobbyist level.
That's better than when you almost fucking died. I thought that would be your first death there. It's like,
it was looking that way for a minute.
Oh, the death penalties are harsh, but you got to keep playing your character, so that's better than kicking the junk. So,
yeah, that's right. All right.
Right. You know that you guys are. It's up to you guys. Do you want to be? Well, of course. I'm going to take a wild guess. Would you like to do Friday, attend classes, and then have the weekend for adventuring? Is that what you guys? Yeah. I didn't have to twist your arm on that.
Yeah. So one other thing, Mildred.
Yes.
Is your surname really Bailey?
No.
Okay.
You're not sure lying to you or not.
Why would it be Bailey?
I don't know. There was just something about Ollie.
What Ollie?
Made us wonder if she was your sister.
What?
Take a card, Pete. Yana's getting revelation after revelation, smashing into her ever-decreasing sanity point.
We asked Ollie if she knew you, but of course we didn't know what your real name was, so it was a bit hard to ask her. So
I think she knows me as Stacy or something.
As Stacy?
Something like that.
Well, is that what the other two said your name was?
Yeah. Yeah.
So actually, that's something I was curious about. So is your girlfriend Maddie, and you? No, not Maddie. What was the name? I'm just trying to think what your alternate identity was.
It was Maddie, I think.
Was it Maddie?
I think so.
Maddie Callahan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that the name your girlfriend goes under?
I don't know actually. I don't call her any names. I'm just like, hi. What's up? What's your name?
All right. Have you tried to get in touch with her?
Not yet, but I think I will. I need to, because do you know something about this nice poster?
She holds up the big poster. It's hard for her because she's a bit short.
About beds being set on fire.
What? That sounds like me, but
something about someone's bed getting dragged out into the street and set on fire multiple times.
Like
you don't remember doing that?
Well, yes, I did it, but it's a long time ago.
Anyway, so we got a tarot card in the mail, from Israel, and that was the tarot card was in the envelope, and it was from Israel. So, it was handwritten envelope, rich, expensive materials made of. But yeah, there was no note or anything with it, just a tarot card,
Okay.
which we recognized as your girlfriend.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So she, according to Jim at the mansion, she hasn't appeared there. So we're not sure if she's still in Israel or where she is. So I wasn't sure if you'd had been in touch with her. Do you know if she?
No.
Because we were. Last thing I remember, we were in Israel, and then the next thing, I was an 11-year-old kid.
Oh.
At least you weren't in the Catholic Church, the Vatican. That would be a much scarier place as an 11-year-old boy.
Then lost.
That's when the priest discovered me. I had to run and hide. Fortunately, my escape and evasion training came in. Oh.
That's when the priest discovered I had a large knife concealed.
Oh, great. Okay. Crikey.
Right.
Moving on then. So let's knock out these classes real quick.
Yes.
If you guys can rejoin the kind of slow kid. Now keep in mind the checks are only if you have 60% or less.
Yes.
Okay. Moving in. Yana, roll a D8 for me if you please. Welcome to theater. Nigel St. Nigel doesn't like either of you. He tells Yana you're asymmetrical and you smell.
Man.
Both of you guys get checks in disguise unless that skill's too high.
It's my first check in disguise.
Mine too.
In cryptozoology, you get a check in cryptozoology. Pete, roll me a high-low, please.
High.
Excellent. You guys both get a check in philosophy if that's low enough.
I'm pretty sure it is. Too many sheets nowadays.
Well, that's because you like to pick up new skills, Gondola Pete.
Yeah. I need to print out another skill sheet, actually. I've run out of space and maybe put these in order.
I'm waiting for Pete to learn a little bit of Italian opera and have a gondola hat. So anytime he has to do that, then people wear a gondola hat and sing a little bit.
Unfortunately, I keep failing my Italian and singing role when I do that. So
I'm sure that Pete himself doing it might not be much better. So it'll be fine.
Probably worse.
Nice. Okay, now in magical sciences class, both of you guys give me a Mandarin roll to see if you get something good or send off with the Canadians.
No.
Remedial Mandarin it is.
Welcome to Remedial Mandarin. You guys both get a check in Mandarin. Hooray! Yana, could you give me a high-low roll, please? And Pete, roll a D4 for me, please.
That's low.
Great. In math, you guys both get a check in accounting. In sciences, you guys both get a check in astronomy because apparently changing around the sciences hasn't fucked with any of the planets except Pluto, which now is a subplanet. They're trying to make a classification they can stick with for more than a couple of years. In Shadowmancy, you guys both get a check in the blurred vision spell. And Yana, for the last one, roll me a D10. Pete, you get extra training in whatever combat skill you're wanting. Great.
Unarmed martial arts it was.
Nice. Yeah. Yana, you and Pete both get a check in military tactics. Is that a new write-in skill for Pete?
I'll just put tactics bracket military.
They get that piece of paper going eventually. That's the only downside of this system is the character sheet is intimidating. Other than that, it's fine.
So, question, because tactics is written on the sheet, is that considered learning a new skill from get a mark in learning?
Absolutely. Well, if you had to make a learning roll to get it, you would get a check in learning. Since you're just picking it straight off, you're bypassing it. But eventually, I'm sure you'll pick up a new skill, Pete. You're my guy for new skills. Don't go roping pulleys.
Yes.
Not tying the whole thing. Eventually, we'll get you into like ship keel repair in dry dock skill or something like that, and just have you sitting there working with a fucking sander cursing at the barnacles. That's when you know that you've a living hell. Okay, so right. Now you notice, Pete, that Yana may as well be made of radioactive material. For she hasn't. I don't think she's really overly affected by all the kids avoiding her. She's used to people avoiding her out of fear, just because they're doing it out of hatred. One of the kids was going to start some shit, but the other one's like, no, it's not worth it. You'll just lose the house points. Besides, next time they fuck up, you know what's going to happen to all of them.
We've lost Yana.
It happened too quick.
She disappeared in a puff of smoke.
God damn. I'd better put in the link again just in case she goes, what was that link again?
Mm-hmm.
Paste and enter. And there you go. Come on, Yana. No! How are we going to threaten you if you're not even here? No.
Oh, she's gone. She's not. Oh, there we go. I shall use this time to look over my cards.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I like slipping you guys new cards and then bitching you haven't reduced your hand. It makes me happy. Mm-hmm. Especially after you go through reducing your hand and I slip you another card just because I'm a dick.
Yep.
Good times. Come on, Yana, you can make it.
Let's get rid of that nada.
Yay.
Hey.
Hooray!
My internet was evil to me.
Did you make it evil?
We had a lot of issues last night with people dropping in and out.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, the woman with no name, no little solos or whatever, is pretty much treated like she's radioactive. Everybody avoids her, which for Yana isn't a big deal because I don't think the woman with no name is the kind of person who really cares what other 11 and 12-year-olds think of her.
No.
But one of the kids was like going to start some shit, and everyone goes, no, don't start anything. You'll just lose the house points. Besides, you know what's going to happen next time any of them fuck up. Yeah, that's right. Because they're fucking 12 and don't have a lot of subtlety yet. So, yeah, basically all the other kids, it's pretty easy to figure out. They expect you guys to actually get killed by the teachers next time you fuck up. So, and of course, this is not doing Joshua's rep and a lot of good hanging out with you. I don't think he cares either, though. He goes around thinking super deep thoughts, and the other kids are like, so they wander off. So, yeah, you're left pretty much alone. You notice that all the teachers, though, whenever you're in their class, they don't get too close to you, and they try to keep their fields of fire open.
I didn't even do anything. It was...
Yeah. They hear that a lot, but they still keep their fucking pistols ready to rock.
Guilt by association, is it?
Yeah, he snitched on us.
Who did?
What is his name?
Who, as in Rock or Phil or somebody else?
Phil.
Phil snitched on you?
Yes. Over and over and over. He's the worst person alive.
What the hell?
Yeah.
He didn't seem that sort of person when we were with him in Bug City.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, true. Maybe he's being 11 years old and his hormones are running wild as he's going through puberty again.
Probably.
When you listen to the episode called The Rat, you'll appreciate the nuance of the title, Pete.
Yes. Oh, was
So,
there anything interesting in the dungeon?
Not really, but because we were in jail, so we couldn't explore it like it would be nice to explore it. But one interesting thing was that in one of the cells there was a picture or something, which was like weird or something, but we didn't manage to find out what is going on with the picture.
oh my Christ, take a card for remembering that, Jan. I'm so proud of you. So proud.
Victory.
Yeah.
It was, I felt like it was that you could almost like go into the picture, but I don't know if that's the case.
Did you guys go to the library at all?
Oh, but
Tires and shows Yana with a fucking tire around her head and fucking face paint with a skull.
I think we like ran through it or something.
Because there's a painting on the wall that sounds very similar to what you've described.
Oh, so maybe that's a like shortcut or something. Maybe it could.
Don't know. But I tried interacting with it and couldn't get it to work. But yeah, I haven't tried.
Yeah,
we can check it out later.
Yeah,
see if we can get it to work. All right. Oh, have you been having? Has Ollie caused you to have any weird dreams?
That's Ollie does that.
Well, I don't know. She tapped me on the forehead, and since then I've been having dreams about the sleeper must awaken.
I had a weird dream about Phil. He died. It was nice, but then I almost died. That wasn't nice.
Isn't that just your subconscious?
I don't know. It was a dream. You asked about dreams. It's
yes, I know. But, you know, they say from your subconscious sometimes, and
yeah, I don't know if it's my subconscious or if it's a curse. It's like it's so similar.
All right.
Magic item goes bye. I don't think I have a. Do I have some magic item on me?
I don't know. Do you have a magic item on you?
I don't think so.
Excellent. Pete, one of your fucking decoder rings bites the dust.
I am so glad I went and stocked up on those.
Let the good times roll there, Pete.
Yeah, we went to Burlington and I restocked on decoder rings because I was out.
Good.
And I've got a magic item on me.
Yeah.
I've got several. I've got a couple of magic items actually.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't want to lose them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We're done for classes for today, aren't we? That was
as you're sitting there, 3 teachers come up and they say, "Excuse me, young man, young lady, please come with us."
What?
Which 3 teachers? Are they teachers we have, or is it?
I didn't do it.
One grabs each arm and they just holler away. Yana, would you like to go with the long, slow wailing scream or the short, quick scream?
Long wailing.
I'm going to follow along because
no problem. They take her over to the headmaster's office. There's a place that you can wait outside of the headmaster's office.
Yeah, I'll wait outside.
She emerges after about half an hour. Yana, give me a willpower roll to see what kind of condition you're in. You were grilled for a half an hour about something you didn't actually do.
Yeah. That's not good. That's
Fail and confess for me.
I think that's times 6 or something.
Times 6?
Times 5, probably.
What's your willpower, Yana?
Very low.
Is it 10?
No, it's lower because I died.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were just horrible at math. Yeah, you might want to figure out your times 2, times 3.
Yeah,
times 4.
I need to.
Yana, you're drawing pictures. All right, no problem. Yes, they come out, they find Joshua, and they haul him in. And Yana, the woman with no name, is sitting in one chair in front of the headmaster's desk. They place Joshua into the air and go, All right. She says, you know where it is. Where is it?
Where what is?
The oil.
The oil.
That's right.
Oils aren't oils.
The
Sorry, it's an
headmaster
old
scowls at
Australian
you.
Commercial. What oil?
You know full well. She says that you know where it is.
Were you number one in a previous life or something?
He scowls at you. He looks just like Jack Nicholson's. Pretty uncanny. And Jack
Okay, yes.
Nicholson has
I'm
a
sorry,
powerful skull.
I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what oil you're referring to.
They interrogate you for a while. Give me a willpower roll, Pete. Yana pretty much confesses to stealing oil and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But she doesn't know where she put it.
4 it is.
All right. Yeah, you don't get a check in willpower, but you refuse to break. Give me a fast talk roll, lowers bar, to convince them that she just will confess to anything she wants attention or whatever tactic you want to go with.
Well, she's
She
scared
likes
and
being pain.
she's getting berated, so...
Yeah, it's all true, too.
No, I don't do a very good job of convincing of that.
Well,
You shrug and say she likes to throw up stuff.
I'm 10 years old.
That makes it all creepier.
So what's
shows her with the t-shirt says "Choke me harder," and you're like, "What?"
That is that is just wrong. All right.
Right. They're very angry with both of you.
What oil and where was it stolen from?
It's a specific ritual oil that was taken out of a supply closet that was locked up.
Oh, it's probably the elves that have taken it for the ghost dance then, because they need the oil
it's the elves.
They need the oils to. Well, that's what the bad wolf was on the wall. That's relating to the ghost dance.
Give me a fast talk at -30 because he does. He's like, fuff, 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 fuff.
Hang on a second.
He doesn't want to believe that. He wants to punish her and you by proxy, and possibly some other kids in the hall.
I shall play a skill plus 10. Yes, a skill plus 10.
Got -20. Can he do it?
Fast talk is going to be that. No. I think actually I'm going to spend 1 hero point on this because I think this is important.
That moves you back to -30.
Yes.
Though. Very
yes.
well. Go Team Titan.
I'll spend another skill plus 10 because.
Oh, let's see if you can get you and Yana out of this. No. Don't want to talk.
Worth a try.
Want to spend your weekend somewhere special, eh? No problem. Take them away. It shows you guys being drugged through the halls, and the other kids are like, yeah. And some of them are throwing like rolled up paper and stuff. They didn't know that, stuff was happening. And they don't want to hit any of the teachers dragging you off there with like anything harder because they're not good shots. So eventually you guys get down to a dungeon. Each of you give me a luck roll. Lower is better. You want at least by half. Otherwise, it's just you're in that's where you spend your weekend sweating in.
Yeah.
I made it nothing special.
Yeah, nothing special.
All right, you guys. It shows you guys hanging up from each other, basically getting a nice weekend stretch.
Home.
So are these chains weak or anything, or?
No, but they're made for
hanging.
adults rather than kids. So a contortions roll will get you out of them.
I was thinking just trying to yank one out of the wall.
You could. I'd need a strength by half to just fucking Hulk your way out of it.
All right, I'll give that a shot. See if I do that, I'll give myself a hernia. No. Would make a normal strength roll.
Did you contortions out of it?
No.
All right. She rides
try
around.
Contortions.
Hulk fail.
Hulk fail. Yes. Contortions. Oh, I've got some skill in that from lots of drive around.
All right, no problem. Got to.
So, do you come here often?
Yes. You can see beautiful bedroom here. There is other bedrooms for guests that way.
Oh, lovely. So whereabouts is this picture you were talking about?
Do I recognize like at
Oh
which
yeah, you're
door it
like
was?
3 more doors down on the
Yeah.
other side. You know.
It was there.
Oh, okay, over there. Okay,
Mm.
so we can't. So
No.
are we talking 4 stone walls with a metal doorway, or are we talking metal bars?
The 4 stone walls with the smaller barred windows so that an angry jailer can come and look in and yell at you to get away from the door and stuff. There's
Okay.
also a slot built in under the door, which you can't contortions through unless you crush your skull mostly flat, and then you can get through for food trays and stuff. They eventually realize they can't really feed you or have you guys shit and stuff.
I
And
was wondering about that, if they were
yeah,
going to have someone feed us.
yeah, eventually they send in somebody who yells at you to get away from the bars, even though you're both chained to your own separate walls. And he says, yeah, you guys are gonna have to just shit in your pants all weekend, and or you could give up the information. Yeah, you
But,
tell us
but
what we
then
want to
you're going to
know.
have to clean up the cell afterwards, aren't you?
Ah, ah, shit. God damn it. All right. All right. I'm gonna. He begins to just unlock. He's like, fucking shit. There's a
Thank
card
you.
for fucking Pete. No problem. You guys both get unlocked. And he goes, you start fighting or fucking, I'm gonna fucking beat you.
We're kids. That's
Really?
disgusting.
You're so...
Oh yeah. He says
We're not 6. We're not 50 years.
he says, oh, don't get me started about 5th years. You hear him locking the fucking door and stuff, and he's like, I forgot that goddamn food. And then you hear him going off.
All right. Well, I guess we can practice some magic while we're in here.
It's a magic school now. So.
Exactly.
It's a fucking card. Yana, reduce your hand. Woo!
All right. Hang on a sec. Make sure. Play immediately. Hollow victory. Discard all victory cards immediately.
Mm.
Do you have any victories?
No.
Hooray!
And also, I've got a psychic powers only, which I know don't exist in this world, in this universe.
I believe you get a new card for that because that's like the vampire card.
Date it, but
Yeah, if I could take
but
a
then
new card, I gotta go back
I
and
think you ran out of space on the card anyway to say take a card.
Yeah.
Let me just double replenish. All right. Yeah. We'll practice magic while we're killing time here. And check to, and also once he delivers food and leaves, check to see, because he's been so addled, see if he forgets to lock the door.
Give me a fucking luck roll at a quarter, and he will fucking forget to lock the door because you have thrown him completely off. Okay. Yeah, he does that out of fucking sleepwalking habit, if nothing else.
Yeah. No, it's worth
You guys hang out and cast a bunch of magic. Go ahead and do your rolls for that.
Can I cast a spell on you, please, Mildred?
What one? Which one?
Phase other.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Yes, phase other. I'm up to. All right.
As he tries to conquer the list.
Yep. Ooh, it's not a crit, but I do succeed in casting phase other on you.
Close to a crit.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, they got a tick in that one.
Oh, by the way, after the guy delivers the food, you guys can give me listen rolls at your convenience.
Sorry, listen rolls was that?
Yeah.
It broke up a little bit for me.
I thought you just didn't hear me.
No, I'm glad.
I
I'm
made
not-
it.
I'm not a
Yana,
rat.
have you ever had somebody go outside and then they lock the door and then you hear their footfalls go away and you know that they're just fucking standing there making he's the asshole. And he did bring a fucking little horn thing with him that was on his belt. He's not great at this, but he is trying.
Mm.
So I wonder what oil he was on about.
Yeah,
Anyway, who knows?
I
one
don't
of the-
know.
Yeah, Joshua thinks the dude left because he was totally fooled by that for whatever
Yeah, I didn't hear him walk away. All right, let's see. This. Do you know Gate and Time?
Gate and time. I don't think I know Gate and time.
No casting gate spells in there. God damn it. I'm stopping.
All right, I'll see if I can teach you slow time. Sorry, is it teaching first or spells first? I can never remember which order you have us do it.
Teaching.
Right? See if I'm any good at teaching.
No, you're not.
Nope.
See?
Mm.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
so-
like you. But you guys are going to have the weekend together, so you'll get to go through this a second time because I rolled their go look for shit after you told them where to find it, and they fucking failed their find shit roll. So
Of course they did.
you guys get to fucking spend the weekend here because of some fucking oil that probably costs like $8.
Great.
Yeah. Then it's back to class.
School is the worst.
It really is. Although a lot of adults would like their schools to have dungeons built in.
Well, yeah.
Yes. So that's gonna be there. So that's gonna be down to. Yeah, I'm just.
We do dungeons right.
Do we actually have any light in here?
Yeah, they've got like the magic light built into the wall, and then they've got like the thing protecting it, grill. They have a grill that protects it, like a nice iron grill built into the wall to keep people from going, this is now my magic light.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, a side note, because I think somebody had a magic flashlight. Was it? I don't know if it's you guys or not.
Yeah, it was us. I think Doc's got it.
Right.
Or Alex has got it.
When I think it's probably Doc, because Alex would have lost it by now. But when you see
Probably.
Doc, let him know if he ever goes to a magic no zone, then it will probably destroy that thing.
Okay.
He might be able to get it working intermittently, but overall it's going to be trash. As opposed to it just keeps going and going.
I'm done with magic.
Pete?
Done with. Yeah,
How you
almost.
doing?
I'm
Cool.
just trying to cast all the spells that don't use many magic points, so I can cast more.
No problem. While that's going on, while you're doing your roll,
Yeah.
I will talk to Yana a bit. Yana, you guys are sleeping and stuff because it's been a long day of nothing happening and nowhere to go. And you're laying there asleep and you've got this big, huge cloaked figure bending over you, and it says, you must be more brave. Go all the way. Do not let your fear interfere. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total oblivion. You must conquer your fear and go through it. And at that point, it puts its finger through your head. And you wake up with another Sandy roll. It's only 1 point if you miss it, but what's the chances of you missing it as you watch your Sandy trickle away to nothing?
Yeah.
That's the spirit you ought to take a point. Rolling in the 90s. Woo! Pete's like, wow, that's mildly disturbing. I think I may have slight gas now. Yana's like, hey, the back of my skin.